A Shalom Akyam Wa'akwath of the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, giving all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Raha HaKodesh. Double honor to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well and teach well with sound doctrine. Welcome back to another Spanish word of the week, number 4, entitled Soledad. Soledad. Now the word Soledad, that's where you get the word solitary, loneliness, or solo. This is Psalm 68 and 6. Yahweh setteth the solitary, and families he bringeth out those which are bound with chains. But the rebellious dwell in a dry land. Yeah, so the point of Psalm 68 and 6 is the word solitary. Okay, solitary, that's where you get the word Soledad. And the inspiration of this lesson came from this past camp session that I had with the pre-camp session that I had with the Akyam out here in SD. The beloved brothers, okay, took me up about a mile high, okay, a mountain view. And the name of that mountain view, that or MT, which is symbolic to mount, just like you have Mount Zion or Mount Esau, Mount Seir. Okay, you have a mount or mountain here in San Diego in SD called Mount Soledad, and that's located, okay, about 2 miles, I'll say about 2 miles from where we teach at, from Belmont Park, you know, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Shai. And this is one of the views, okay, from Mount Soledad. Okay, so the inspiration of today's Spanish word of the week, number 4, is Soledad, and we're gonna break down the word down again. Psalms 68 and 6. Yahweh said to the solitary and families. Now let me get that in the Spanish version. Psalm 68 and 6. Psalm 68 and 6. It says, Dios, which Dios in the Spanish it means power or God. Ubica a los what? It says solitarios, the solitaries and families. He puts in liberty those who are in prison and fills them with joy. But the rebels are seen to live in an earth, okay, hugged by the sun. So that's a spirit, man, because they in this truth, you know, us brothers, especially here in SD, us brothers at some point, we came into the truth teaching alone. Okay, we taught alone for a period of, you know, a month, 2 months. You know, for me, an example, okay, I was teaching when I first came into the truth. Okay, I was solo. Okay, that's where the word solo, that's where you also get the word Soledad. Okay, I was teaching for about 11 to 12 months. And after that, Yahweh Ba'asham Shai, okay, he, you know, he blessed me with brothers, man. You see? And that goes also for the brothers here in our camp. All brothers at some point were by themselves. You see, this is John 6 and 15, an example of a man of the Lord, okay, Yahweh Shai, okay, as the best example, who at times he was alone. Okay, this is John 6 and 15, when Yahweh Shai therefore perceived that they would come and take him by force. Yeah, because there was a lot of Jakes, a lot of Eves during the time of the Roman Empire that saw Yahweh Shai performing a lot of miracles, man. So right on the spot. Okay, they wanted to make Yahushua king, but Yahushua knew that it wasn't his time. Okay, he was under the radar, and that's where you get the slang word under the radar of saying solo or soledad in the Spanish version. John 6:15, when Yahushua therefore perceived that they would come and take him by force to make him a king, he, right, Yahushua departed again into a mountain himself alone. You see, and when you go into that word alone, okay, that's where you get the word solo, or the Spanish word of the week number 4, soledad. So he departed again into a mountain himself alone. Okay, and I'm not sure what the name of that mountain was called, but in the spirit, man, okay, you can call that mountain Mount Soledad. You see, mountain himself alone. You see, again, when you go into that word Soledad, it says without company. Yeah, and it's true. There's times where you will not have company in terms of, when you're not amongst, the brotherhood, when you have to go to, the plantation, having to deal with various demons. At times, you have to be alone, man. And that's where you also get the word soldier. Okay, Yahushua said that you will endure this truth as a soldier, man. It says a noun, loneliness, solitude. See that? It says loneliness or solitude. This is Matthew 4:1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit in the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And there's an example of soledad. Okay, Yahushua being by himself. Okay, and it's true. There's times where, okay, there's demons that you have to fight by yourself, man. Hey, but when those demons get too strong, hey, that's when you have to call the company, so to speak. Okay, call reinforcements, which are, the brothers and the angels. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command that these stones may be bread. Right, and this chapter is known as the temptation of Yahushua, man. And Yahushua was tempted, 3 times, which means understanding. And Yahushua understood that if he was to recite or to quote the book of the law, okay, that's one of the ways to rebuke the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, and that applies to us brothers in these last days because, hey, during the hour of temptation, man, hey, it's all you, man. It's all you by yourself and Yahweh Shema Shai. Now, again, we're amongst the brotherhood to exhort each other, edify each other. But, I can't save you. You can't save yourself. Brothers can't save you. Okay, the only tools that we provide can be, charity, a spiritual, motivation. But at the end of the day, okay, it's you, your soledad, okay, you by yourself, and Yahweh Shema Shai ultimately, man. You see, and there's an example of Yahushua in Matthew, the 4th chapter, of him being tempted. And this applies to us brothers in these last days because Esau, he's coming down with great wrath and he's going to tempt us, okay, with his goodies, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures speak about the hour of temptation, okay, which is the hour where every brother, okay, especially if you are in the truth, you will get tried, man, to see if you are going to bow down to the image of Baal and take his charagma, okay, or you're going to bow down to your power, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Okay, so there you go, man. You see the Spanish word of the week number 4 is soledad. Now, previously, we had the Greek word of the week number 7, and that was ginos or ginos in Matthew, the 1st chapter. So we're done with these 7 Greek words of the week, okay? And the reason why it's 7, okay, we are trying to stay spiritual as we can in these last days. So Now we're transitioning to finishing up the Spanish words of the week, the English words of the week, and the Hebrew words of the week, man. Okay, until we get to the number 7, which means completion, man. Completing the work of Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai in these last days, man. Staying diligent, okay, and feeding the flock. Hey, with that, I pray this Spanish word of the week was edifying. And again, it's the word Soledad. Okay, Soledad. That's where you get the word solitary, loneliness, or solo. That's where you also get the word soldier. And with that, I want to say shalom.